Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this series of videos which I'm planning to make, in this I would be covering about the hands-on part of the AWS, and these projects would be in increasing order of difficulty. So let us start with the first beginner level, very easy project. This project, what we are trying to do is we would be deploying a small Python Flask API onto an AWS instance, right? And then we would be accessing it through the uh, web browser URL. So, and in the later parts of the video, we would be seeing how do we do it via an automated way, right? So that would be for the next video. So let us start. So, so this is my EC2 dashboard. So first, what we need to do is we'll have to launch an AWS instance. So if I click on AWS instance, I can put something like if Flask PI. Then we select AWS. Then we select an Amazon image. We'll go with the default Amazon image. We'll go with the default T3 micro. And in case if you want to, use it, want to SSH into that host, which we would be doing. So we'll have to generate a key pair. In my case, I already have. If not, we can always create a new pair. Right? We'll leave this with the default settings. And yeah, we need to allow SSH from anywhere, right? This needs to be basically this SSH needs to be enabled from our network only, but since this is a beginner level, right, we'll keep the things very simple. And yeah, 8 GB is enough for us, and we can directly click on launch instance. So while this instance is being launched, yes, if I go to my EC2, see there are no instances running. Let me refresh. Yes, I should see my yes IP address here. Let me copy and let me SSH into that host. All right. So we need to provide the EC2 key pair. So this is my EC2 test key pair. The default user would be EC2 user and the IP address. Click on yes. So we are into our machine. So first step, what we need to do is we need to check whether Python is installed or not, which it is installed by default. All right. Then we'll have to install the Flask module. Oh, sorry. We'll have to install the pip3 module also. Let me type it real quick. Install Python 3 pip. So as you see, currently we are doing all of these steps manually, but as we slowly progress towards this series, then we would be seeing that we would be doing in very automated deployments, right? We would be thinking like a cloud engineer. Okay, now this is installed. Let me install Flask. All right, this is installed. So basically, I am installing Flask on the EC2 user level instead of going through the root, which we can do that as well. But this would be fine for our use case. So if you see, this is a basic Flask application which just says that when we hit this URL, it says returns hello from EC2 automated deployment, and this is the time which we are setting it, and this will run on usual port 8080. So let me copy it. Let me go back to this. Let me open VI insert. Let me copy this here. All right. So now our script is ready. Let me launch it. So for that, we can use Python 3 app.py. Right. So now we can see that our server is up and running. So if I copy my URL here, my IP address here, HTTP colon. If you remember, our port, our API was running on port 8080, right? So let me rerun it. So as you see here, right, what is happening here is the basically the request is not reaching this app because there is something called security groups within AWS. So since we did not open the inbound rule of this port for this port 8080, so in that case this will not be running. In that case, what we'll have to do is we will have to edit our security groups. So if I navigate to security, if I click on security groups, all right, if I click on inbound rules, we'll have to inbound it. So as we see here, uh, the SSH only SSH rule is being allowed here on port 2020 on port 22. So we will have to edit this inbound rule. We'll have to add this. This should be custom TCP since we are running on port 8080. Port 8080 custom. Let us allow it from anywhere for now. Let us save these rules. All right. So our application, all the security groups rules are set. Right. Now if we see here, right. So if we see we are getting a message from our API. So if I just refresh it, you can see the timestamp is getting changed here, right? All right. So since our demo API is running, so what we'll have to do is we'll have to clean up our resources. So it is very simple. We'll just have to tick mark this, go to instance state, click on terminate instance. And we just wait for a few minutes and we will see that the instance is successfully terminated. So that was all guys for today, and in the next video which we'll be making now, if we have seen that we were doing these steps manually, but once we proceed to the next videos, we would be doing an automated deployment. We would also touch topics on Boto 3 on how to do this via Python scripts, how to do this via Ansible, and later expand onto Terraform also. So this series would be giving you a hands-on approach towards the AWS. Instead of keeping it theoretical, we'll be doing the hands-on approach. Okay, thank you.